Hello everyone, Shyyleaf here. For the foreseeable future, I'm invested in delivering to you some sweet tech for Standard and MTG Arena. My roadmap will include decks that challenge the meta consistently and earn victory while keeping your opponents second guessing themselves every step of the way. Today, I bring to you a deck that's quite unique in its way of function. It asks some really difficult questions to your opponent while rewarding you with everything you could ask for. Let's jump right in. Okay, super stoked to dissect this powerful Dimir card draw engine for you guys. This deck takes threats like Shyyleaf the Apocalypse and Scrawling Crawler paired with Step Between Worlds to deliver massive amounts of damage. Definitely capable of taking your opponent way off guard and well into critical. Here's how we get there. Notice how much card draw we have. This deck is packed with utility. Ingenious Prodigy is a candidate even straight from the get-go on turn 1 if you decide not even to pump it with X, paired with Prophecydetic Memory on turn 2 that is capable of bringing us to a very comfortable position on the board to pressure our opponent while allowing us card draw if we need to fetch Disruption for various threats on the board or things that they cast with the counterspells we have. Let me tell you, this thing is totally not to be underestimated, and the opponent absolutely will. If we get this piece mid-game, we can dump excess mana into it as an investment to get over removal pieces, while still being able to skulk around our opponent's threats. Phyrexian Arena and Teferi scale very easily into its own separate win con, allowing our opponent to burn all of their removal while we bide our time for the Shyyleaf of the Apocalypse to work off of the plotted Step Between, or even if they don't, a Colossal Teferi that we can make reset our opponent's board and go really hard to swing for lethal damage with a huge Prodigy, or even a Teferi Spirit off of all of the card draw that we generate. We can also close out the game with Scrawling Crawler and laugh at control players as we reanimate our 3 mana cost threats with the Gixian Puppeteer when it dies. This deck goes so over the top and definitely holds mythic potential if you have the cards to spend on it. And without further ado, let's begin. Okay, this is our first game of our tech demo. I'm very anxious to see how this pairs up. We have not lost yet. This deck is currently sitting at a 100% win rate. Alright, and we're against Zared. This is a pretty strong draw. We're probably looking for some more blue mana so we can hold the Refute, but we're going to go ahead and start off with the Darkslick Shores into a Prodigy, thinking. Nope, I think we'll hold it, actually. Looks like they're playing Rakdos. Maybe some kind of a crime engine. Let's go ahead and throw 1 mana into it. Best case scenario, we can definitely be bold and we can just peel the counter right off, or we can start swinging at them. 14 is definitely the number that we want to aim for here. Oh, okay, so there's the island, so we can hold up the Refute. This is really good. We can go straight into the end and hold tempo. I don't even anticipate us utilizing any type of utility here until a little bit later. Discard the Teferi. We're just going to keep it. He's probably going to make us sacrifice things. Go into a Sprawling Crawler. This is definitely a decent curve. Okay, we watch for priority. It looks like he has something. Does he answer? He does, with an Edict. So now we're probably going to just choose the Prodigy. We're okay to keep the Sprawling Crawler. This definitely generates way more pressure, and we can always reanimate the Prodigy with a Gixian Puppeteer later. We draw 2 cards. They take 1 damage. And here comes our Shyyleaf. Definitely ramping up pressure here. We're looking for 1 more mana, and then we can just Step Between Worlds and ask them the lethal question. It's really that easy. It's pretty cool. Simulacrum. Okay, they ramp. Do we get it? Look at all these triggers, guys. It's so freaking cool. Okay. Definitely not something that we wanted immediately. We definitely could have taken the river sooner, but that's okay. I think we'll actually throw out Arena. We're anticipating Shouldred Disruption here. I probably could have held on to Refute, but he's forced to block here with the Simulacrum or else he loses. This is a misplay for sure, going back and thinking about this. Holding Refute definitely would have guaranteed us a victory, but we'll see what they have. Because at this point now, even if Shouldred dies, the Scrawling Crawler will kill them if they decide to take the Step Between Worlds. But it looks like they may not have an answer. Massacre Worm, good game. Unfortunate. Okay. Here we just show no mercy. I'm just gonna throw the end out there. And look, they had one in their hand. Good game, Zared. Okay, we're gonna go into game 2 against FLG Chewy. I think we're making a beeline straight out of Platinum here. This is definitely a good setup. We're gonna keep this, although having an additional black mana for the Fire Exinium Arena would be nice. Okay, they're gonna duress and probably be very traumatized by what they see. We already have our combo. And if he's smart, he's probably just going to go straight for the Step Between Worlds and not even worry about the Fire Exceeding Arena. Okay. We didn't have mana to pay for it. What do we got here? Okay. Scoured Barrens. Look like we're going against some Orzhov. 2 Scrawling Crawlers in our hands is amazing. Very, very powerful. He probably has removal right on the play. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Cool. I think we can just sit on the end or just go straight into Shoulder the Apocalypse. I think that's the play. We swing for 3, and the damage machine just begins. Next turn, we Step Between Worlds and ask them the question. It's just that easy. We're already into game 3, and these games have lasted a whole of, like, maybe, like, a minute or two. I would expect these kind of conditions or results if you're playing this deck just because of how aggressive it is. You either answer it or you really just don't. And if you don't, then it goes by really fast. So we're playing against Aztec Soul 94. And it looks like here we have a very decent beginning. We really kind of want to emphasize on trying to collect another island for the Academy Lore Master. Would be a really nice beginning to this. Let's go ahead and scry. And there's the island. Cool. We can utilize mana to pump into Prodigy as well, which I think we're probably going to wind up doing. He's playing white. So, do I play Prodigy or Lore Master? We could generate a lot of passive value off of Lore Master, but I don't think we're ready to do that yet. I think we really kind of want to go for Lore Master once we get the Scrawling Crawlers into our hands and out onto the battlefield. Let's play the island and just go into a Prodigy. I think maybe the Hall Creeper should have went first because we can get a lot of passive value out of it. Sure, let's take the action. We can be pretty greedy in the early game here. Okay. Hall Creeper. And we'll keep this here for now. The Puppeteer definitely comes next turn. And then after we play the Puppeteer, if it lives, then we'll likely just go straight into a Lore Master and start asking those difficult questions. Okay, he's going to gain life. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So, Puppeteer. Swing with the Hall Creeper. And we will draw a card. Definitely collecting a lot of mana. This is good. We just await some very powerful things like Teferi or Shouldred now. Essence Channeler. May be kind of difficult. Okay. I can probably get away with sacking the puppeteer. Yeah, we can get rid of this. Okay. It's a fairy. Let's make a spirit for us, because we're still looking for some things. Let's put some counters on this. And I'm thinking this might be the point in time where we lose our prodigy. Okay. And that takes 1 damage. We get a lot of value coming up here. And we hold on to a refute. Not too bad. We can probably even mimic the spirit. Let's see what else we get. Insatiable Avarice will help us fetch Shouldred. And if we do, that's really hard for them. Or we can go into the end or Deadly Cover-Up. Deadly Cover-Up would be especially devastating here, I think. Spirit has Vigilance. Hall Creeper would turn into a spirit. I would probably go with a Deadly Cover-Up. So we'll fetch a Deadly Cover-Up. And I think we're good to swing here. Okay, they're at 12. And we can transform into a spirit. That's fine. So now whenever we draw cards off the spirit here, because we've mimicked it. Ooh, Banishing Light. Does Teferi go? The Hall Creeper. Interesting. 4. Okay. 5. So we lose Teferi, I believe. Unless we don't. Interesting choice. Okay. Does this thing gain indestructible? Okay. Cool. I think we're going to go for a Cover-Up. And a spirit. And we'll actually throw out our prodigy now. Oop. There we go. Twin Blade Paladin. But no way to heal yourself. What happens? What happens here? We're still looking for Shouldred. But we can probably utilize the end now. Very powerful. Crawler. And I think we just sit on the end.
I am here to
Island. So if we decide to play a Lore Master now, we lose our pressure off the end, which I don't think we're going to do. I think we want to hold the end. This is like a very big power play. We swing for 5. We hold the end. And if they do anything bananas or crazy, or if they cast something that we don't want to see, the end will absolutely pick it up and take care of it. But notice how our hand is like very full. Okay. Favor, which literally the end has saved us once again. The tempo on this deck is absolutely insane. So good. And we're just zooming up through ranked. So this takes us to the recap. If you guys were interested in what you saw and maybe want to see more games, definitely let me know. I'm very new to this type of a format as far as content creation, so I'm not sure if perhaps I should have played more, like created a larger sample size. This deck currently as it stands, even with this recording, is at a 100% win rate. I would definitely utilize this if you guys are interested in it, and if you guys like the tech that's here, definitely please don't be afraid to leave a like, follow, subscribe. Every little bit helps. I'm new and growing on the platform. I also stream on Twitch very sporadically, and if you want to get to know exactly when it is that I go live, definitely join my Discord. I will post a link below. Definitely join my community. I do giveaways, so I'm going to try to grow this channel, and my first and foremost goal here is to at least hit 200 subscribers. So if we get to 200 subscribers, I will do a giveaway. I need to think about exactly what it is that I want to give away. It'll probably be like a vanilla Visa gift card. I'll just like link you guys the code or the image or whatnot, or figure out exactly what I can do. If you guys are interested in different prizes, definitely don't be afraid to let me know. Leave some comments below. I would really appreciate that. Any type of criticism is good criticism. If maybe I should have done more games, what you think I could add to the deck, if you like it, if you're using it, if it's good, if it's bad, definitely let me know what you guys think. But thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys again soon.